Taking that sophomore leap this year with Ben Johnson at the helm. So they've been able to win games that you would think last year they would have lost. To me, that's a skill set that you can really hone in going forward. Even though the schedule, again, we've been saying this for a lot of the teams, it gets tougher down the stretch. I think they can probably split the last couple of games and potentially become like a 6 or 7 seed in the playoffs for the NFC.
I'm going to play devil's advocate here because if the Kansas City Chiefs have told us one thing, the one-score game bell curve, there's always going to be another side of that. So I think the 7-3 start was necessary. Like, they really needed that because you look at that back half of the schedule, they go from averaging playing a 20th best team to averaging playing around a 10th best team, either at home in the freezing cold weather or on the road versus a top 10 defense here. So it's going to be tough. I think even back in July, we were saying it's that back half of the schedule that really, really scares me about this team. You can get them at plus 110 right now to miss the playoffs. I don't know if you're going to get plus chicken any later into the
roar
season.
of the crowd, the chill of the November wind sweeping across Soldier Field, the orange and navy banners raised high. This is Bears territory again. If today's NFL standings mattered, the journey to the Super Bowl might begin in Philadelphia. But right now, the Chicago Bears are making a loud case. They belong in that elite conversation, and they're doing it on their own terms. According to one recent piece, if the 2025 NFL season ended today, the road to the Super Bowl would go through Philadelphia. But the NFC North leading Chicago Bears are building quite an impressive resume in their own right. What's fueling that resume? First, the comebacks. The Bears have not simply found a way to win, they've learned how to finish. 5 fourth-quarter comeback wins already this season. They're no longer just playing out the endings, they're dictating them. Remember the line from the clip? They've been really good in one-score games, and they've probably been the best team coming back down in the fourth quarter. That isn't luck. That is grit. That is growth. Then there's the defense. The defense that once was inconsistent, that surrendered leads and handed games away, they flipped the script. According to NFL media via Jeffrey Chadia, the Bears lead the league in turnover margin plus 16, and they've forced 22 turnovers already. Their defense now plays with the mindset of an offense. As analyst Anthony Herron said, the takeaways are becoming part of the defense's DNA. This is no longer a defense that hopes to stop drives, they are hunting footballs. On the offensive side, the team is showing balance. Under head coach Ben Johnson, the Bears are finding identity. The meteoric rookie quarterback Caleb Williams might steal headlines one week, but the control, the composure, the team structure is the broader story. With the defense stealing opportunities and the offense capitalizing, Chicago is becoming a model of efficient, complementary football. Look at the schedule ahead. If the Bears carry this momentum in the games against division rivals like the Green Bay Packers in a big showdown with the reigning champ Philadelphia Eagles, they won't be the feel-good story of the season, they'll be the feared contender. Cheese City Sports wrote it plainly. If the Bears can carry this kind of success, Chicago isn't going to be some feel-good story when January rolls around. Rather, Ben Johnson's team is going to be one of the most feared when the playoffs get underway. Yes, there were growing pains. Early in the year, the Bears trailed in the division, challenged their consistency, dealt with injuries, and faced critics asking whether they could sustain wins. One preview noted that while Chicago's passing defense ranked poorly in yardage allowed, their turnover machine made them dangerous anyway. Yet through all of that, the Bears kept responding. That's the hallmark of a team shifting from potential to fruition. The most electric line, perhaps, came when the commentator asserted, "What about the Bears? That they need to win the division to move up, to be relevant. It's essentially have to win, and I don't think they have a chance to make the playoffs without it." That's every Bears fan's battle cry. It's no longer about hope, it's about urgency. The Bears are not just chasing wins, they're chasing relevance. Here's the bottom line. The Bears are not a rebuilding story anymore. They are a renaissance. They're a club whose identity is being forged. Resilience forged in the final quarter, aggression in defense, discipline at every level. They've already claimed the NFC North lead this season. The franchise that once was next year is battling this year. So to you, the loyal fans tuning in, this is your moment. If you believed when times were harder, now you have evidence. If you rallied when the scoreboard stung, now you have reason to roar, because this team is showing up when it matters. Now tell me, do you believe the Bears are legitimately in that elite tier of the NFC? Are they heading for a Super Bowl run, or is there still work to do? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit like if you're fired up, subscribe if you're ready for daily Bears breakdowns right here on Bear Down Report, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next wave of this resurgence. Bear down.